By the end of this video, you'll have a step-by-step process for building confidence that works even if you struggle with self-doubt. I'm going to show you the exact small challenges to start with, how to celebrate your wins properly, and most importantly, how to scale up to bigger challenges without feeling overwhelmed. You'll also get specific homework that you can start today. This isn't theory, it's a proven system that builds real self-efficacy through action, not just positive thinking. Why your confidence tricks don't work. You've tried positive affirmations, visualization, and fake it till you make it, but you still freeze when big challenges come up. Here's why those methods backfire. Most people think confidence comes from thinking positive thoughts or pretending to be brave, but I want to show you something different today. The truth is, your brain doesn't believe what you tell it. It believes what you show it through your actions. Here's what happens when you stand in front of the mirror saying, "I am confident and capable." Your brain immediately starts looking for evidence. It scans your recent experiences and finds all the times you avoided difficult conversations, put off important tasks, or felt overwhelmed by challenges. The mismatch between what you're saying and what you've actually done creates a sense of emptiness. The affirmations feel hollow because there's no proof to support them. I learnt this the hard way. I spent months doing visualization exercises and repeating confidence mantras every morning. I would picture myself speaking up confidently in meetings, handling demanding clients with ease, and taking charge of projects. But when those actual situations came up, I still felt like a complete fraud. My heart would race, my voice would shake, and I'd second guess every word. The gap between my mental practice and my real-world performance was huge. Your brain creates confidence through evidence, not through wishful thinking or motivational quotes. Every time you tell yourself you're brave while avoiding something scary, you're actually training your brain to doubt you more. It's like trying to convince someone you're a great cook while ordering takeout every night. The actions don't match the words. This is why jumping straight to big challenges actually damages your self-belief when you're not ready. When you fail at something too advanced for your current skill level, your brain files that away as proof that you can't handle difficult things. Each failed attempt becomes evidence against your capabilities. The start small method works because it gives your brain actual proof of your capabilities instead of empty promises. When you complete small challenges successfully, your brain starts building a file of evidence that says this person can handle things. These wins become the foundation for bigger confidence because they're based on real experience, not imagination. Now let me show you exactly what small challenges actually work to build this proof. The tiny challenges that change everything. I'm going to give you 5 specific small challenges that seem almost too easy, but they're designed to trick your brain into believing you can handle bigger things. These aren't random tasks. Each one targets a different area where self-doubt usually hits hardest. You might think these are too simple to matter, but that's exactly why they work when bigger challenges don't. The first challenge is organising a single drawer or corner of your workspace. I want you to pick the messiest drawer in your desk or that pile of papers in the corner, sort through it completely, throw away what you don't need, put things in their proper place and make it functional again. This builds decision-making confidence because you're making dozens of micro decisions about what stays and what goes. Your brain starts to trust that you can assess situations and make good choices. The second challenge is writing and sending one difficult email you've been avoiding. Maybe it's following up on a job application, addressing a problem with a co-worker, or asking for something you need. Write the email, read it once, and hit send before you can overthink it. This proves you can handle uncomfortable conversations and complex topics without falling apart. The third challenge is making one phone call instead of texting. Pick something you would normally text about and call instead. Ask a friend about dinner plans, contact a business to check their hours, or phone a family member just to chat. This builds your ability to handle uncertainty because phone calls are unpredictable. You don't know exactly how the other person will respond or where the conversation will go. The fourth challenge is saying no to one small request. When someone asks you to do something that you don't want to do or don't have time for, practice saying no politely but firmly. The fifth challenge is asking for help with one minor thing. Request directions from a stranger, ask a co-worker to explain something, or get assistance carrying something heavy. Your brain treats these small wins as evidence of your overall capability because it doesn't separate small skills from big ones. When you prove you can make decisions about a drawer, your brain files that under "this person makes good decisions." When you handle an uncomfortable email, it becomes proof that you can handle difficult conversations in general. These specific challenges target the exact areas where self-doubt lives. Decision-making, difficult discussions, uncertainty, boundaries, and asking for support. But here's the part most people mess up. How you celebrate these wins determines whether they actually build confidence. From tiny wins to life-changing confidence, the way you celebrate your small wins rewires your brain for bigger challenges. But most people skip this step and wonder why nothing changes. There's a specific way to acknowledge these victories that makes your brain want to seek out bigger challenges naturally. If you celebrate wrong or don't celebrate at all, these small wins become meaningless and your confidence stays stuck. Here's what you need to do differently. When you complete one of those small challenges, don't just think, okay, that's done. Instead, acknowledge the specific skill you just proved you have. After organising that drawer, tell yourself, I just proved I can make good decisions under pressure and follow through on commitments. And after sending that difficult email, say, I just showed I can handle uncomfortable situations and communicate clearly. You're training your brain to see these actions as proof of your capabilities, not just random tasks you checked off. I want you to document these wins in a way that creates a confidence bank you can draw from later. Keep a simple note on your phone or a piece of paper. Write down what you did and what skill it proved. When you face bigger challenges later, you can look back at this list and remind yourself of all the evidence you've built up. The natural progression happens almost automatically once you start. Organising one drawer gives you the confidence to tackle that big project you've been avoiding because you've already proven you can make decisions and organise things. One difficult email leads to having that important conversation with your boss because you've shown yourself you can handle uncomfortable topics without falling apart. Here's my scaling system that keeps you successful. Increase the difficulty by just 10% each time. If you organise one drawer, next time organise a whole desk. If you sent one difficult email, next time have a difficult conversation in person. You want to stay in that sweet spot where the challenge feels slightly uncomfortable but still achievable. This progression feels natural instead of overwhelming because each challenge builds the exact skills needed for the next level. You're not jumping from organising a drawer straight to running a company. You're building a staircase of proven abilities. Your homework today is simple. Pick one of those 5 tiny challenges I gave you earlier. Complete it before you go to bed tonight. Then celebrate it properly by acknowledging the specific skill you just proved you have. 5. Conclusion. Real confidence isn't about believing you can do anything. It's about knowing you can figure things out because you've proven it to yourself step by step. Your brain now has actual evidence instead of empty promises. I want you to pick your first small win today and start building your evidence file of capability. Choose one of those 5 challenges and complete it before tomorrow. Document what skill you proved you have. 6 months from now, you'll look back and realise these tiny steps led to tackling challenges you never thought possible. Your confidence will be unshakable because it's built on proof, not hope.